Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this Hatha flow class. It's going to be a gentle class just to get you started again after some time, maybe without practicing. So we're going to start slow and we're going to focus on the spine and the hips. So let's start lying on our back. So bring yourself, just bending your knees, and slowly bring your arms forward and roll all the way onto your back, vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly. All the way down, bring your arms down and separate your feet mat distance. Bring your knees together, just relax your knees against one another. Drop your head down, relaxing the shoulders and close your eyes. You're welcome to bring your hands on your belly or one hand on the belly and maybe the left hand in the heart center. So just staying here and checking in, just a quick check-in. Already connecting to your breath. And then we're really going to take time during this class to feel everything. Really time to marinate in the feelings of the pose, simmering in the sensations. Really focusing on being present. Starting with our breath. So start to observe the rise and fall of your chest as you're breathing in and out through your nose. Then remain still, relaxed, and then feel what it feels like to be inside your body today. Just quickly scan your body from head to toes, feeling if there are any tensions, any stuck energy, any sticky area. And if you find any stuck energy, any tensions, then don't try to do anything about it. Just observe and accept things. Accept it for what it is right now. Just keeping this state of relaxation. Allowing your prana to run through your body, through your breath. This vital energy running through you, within you. Just allow it to flow onto this blocked energy or tensions in your body. Like if you're having tension in your hips, then trying to visualize your breath going into your hips. Just feeling your head, your back, your hips sinking onto your mat. Your whole body surrendering to the force of gravity. Take a deep inhale and a clearing exhale. And again, deep inhale. As you inhale, grab this energy, this fresh oxygen, filling up your lungs. And as you exhale, just getting rid of everything that is not serving you anymore. One last time, deep breath in. And try to take a longer exhale, slowly releasing. the way down to your pelvis area. And then just breathing normally. Now slowly start to open your eyes. You're going to bring your feet hip-width distance. So make sure you can feel your heels with your fingers. We're going to start with some spinal movement. So you're going to bring your arms. Now you're going to bring your arms over your head. So bring your hands at the back of your head. So your head is just relaxing on your hands. Then you're going to start to press your head down onto your hands, onto the ground. So pressing your head down, not like crazy, but just feeling some pressure. Just press your head down onto your hands. And then feel what it activates in your spine, in your back. Feel the change. So now relax. And then just feel what it does on your spine, on your back. It activates some back muscles. Then again, pressing your head down onto your hands. And relax. Breathing at the same time. Don't hold your breath. Slowly again, press your head down. And relax. Now we'll do the same with the sacrum. So you're going to press your bum, the sacrum, on the mat. So press it down slightly. And feeling the slight curve that it's creating on your lower back maybe. And release. And then again, pressing your sacrum down on the earth. And release. Then one last time, press it down. And release. Now we'll do the same with the feet. So rooting your feet, really find your earthy feet. So maybe spread your toes, really root the sole of the feet on the mat. Feeling it, making it nice and earthy. So pressing your sole of the feet on the ground. And observe what it's doing on your back and release. And then again, press. And release. Last time, press it down. And relax. So now we'll do press your feet down, and at the same time as you press your feet down, you're going to draw your feet. They're not actually moving, but you're going to magnetize your feet towards your hips. So it's like your feet wants to press down and they can't slide, but it's like they're trying to slide towards your bum. So staying there. So press your feet down and then draw them towards your sacrum, towards your hips, and release. Press your feet down, magnetize your heel towards your hips. Feeling also the activation on your legs, of course, and relax. Last time, press your feet down, draw them towards your hips. And release. Now we'll do all of it together. So when you're ready, so pressing your head to your hands. Now press the sacrum on the ground, press your feet on the mat and draw your heel to your hips. And relax. Then again, head to your hands, sacrum on the mat, press your feet down and draw your feet to your hips. And relax. One last time. Head down, press it down, sacrum, feet down and draw your heels. And release. Good. So now we're going to bring our arms down alongside the body. We're going to start to lift slowly the back. So we're going to feel everything, all the vertebrae of the spine. So make sure your shoulders are relaxed. And then you're going to, bring your palms facing down, palms on the mat, rooting your feet on the ground. And then slowly you're going to start by pressing your sacrum on the ground. So press the bum down on the mat like we did earlier on, just the bum.
And then you're going to lift yourself, lift your pelvis. You lift your pelvis up and then slowly lift the whole back up. Now, from here halfway up, you're going to suck your belly in, like if you're trying to put some very tight pants. So try to suck your belly in and then lift a little higher. Now press on your feet. Lift up, puff in your heart, puff your chest. Lift, 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 press your feet down, keeping your knees forward. Don't open your knees to the side. Keep your knees and your toes forward. Now you can feel the back of the head slightly pressing on the mat. Inhale here. And as you exhale, you're going to start by the upper back. Bring the upper back on your mat slowly. So tuck your tailbone in. And slowly middle back down, very gently, feeling everything, and lower back and sacrum. Then we'll do it again. Slowly inhale, pressing your sacrum on the ground, creating a small curve on the lower back. And as you exhale, start to press on your feet to lift your hips up. Suck your belly in. And lift yourself up, press on your feet, puff your heart, pressing your head on the mat. And exhale, slowly bring the upper back down. Slowly feeling everything, middle back. Lower back. And sacrum. And again, inhale, pressing your sacrum on the ground, creating that natural curve of the lower back, and slowly press on your feet to lift your hips up, lift your torso, and really suck your belly in, pressing your heart up, pressing on your feet, feeling the weight behind your head, and slowly come back down, upper back, keeping your knees parallel and middle back. Slowly lower back and sacrum down. Good. Take a deep, full breath here, relaxing everything. So now we'll do the other way around. So we're going to start by tuck the tailbone in. So really trying to bring your hips, like draw the pubic bone towards your sternum. It's like you want to draw your pubic bone towards your sternum, towards your chest. And then peeling yourself up from the lower back, middle back, upper back, press on your feet, lift your torso, suck your belly in, puffing your heart to the sky. And slowly come back down, upper back, middle back. Breathing at the same time, middle back and lower back and sacrum. Then again, slowly drawing your pubic bone towards your sternum, lifting your hips, middle back up, upper back. Sucking your belly in, draw the navel in towards your spine, lift yourself up. And slowly come back down, upper back, feeling all the vertebrae here, middle back, slowly. Trying to feel everything, bring your awareness on your spine, lower back and sacrum. One last time, pubic bone to sternum, lifting your pelvis, middle back, upper back, suck your belly in and puff your chest. Press on your feet and slowly come back down, upper back, middle back, lower back, and sacrum. Take a deep breath here. Bring your feet mat distance again, knees together. Bring both hands on your belly. Close your eyes just for a short moment here. Just relax. So it doesn't seem like a lot what we just did right now, but it actually activates a lot of parts that we don't normally activate simply because we're aware of it. So it's not just about doing the movement in yoga, it's also about bringing awareness on each part of your body while you do the pose, feeling everything. And sometimes you notice that some people are maybe doing yoga for a long time and they still can't reach their toes with their hands, or they just don't get more and more flexible. The reason is that it's because you need to be aware of what you do and feel your body. Not just do the movement, but just bring awareness, being inside yourself, inside your body. Take a deep breath in and a deep exhale through your mouth. Slowly open your eyes. And you're going to bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a squeeze here. You can roll from side to side, massaging your back. And then slowly come back to the middle and start to roll yourself a few times, massaging the spine up and down. And finally come to seated. Now you're going to bring your feet into your feet together and legs into a diamond shape, bringing your hands on your shin bones. As you inhale, you're going to open the heart forward, so slide your heart forward, curve the lower back, shoulder blades together and maybe gaze up, shoulders away from your ears, open your heart. Inhale here. And as you exhale, rounding your back, protract your shoulder blades, meaning shoulder blades are away from each other. Stretching your arms, drawing your pubic bone towards your sternum, head down. Really round, 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 round. Inhale again, open your heart. Exhale, round. And then again, inhale. Really slide your heart forward. Exhale, round. One last time. Inhale. Exhale, come back. Now crossing your legs and bring your hands forward to come on all fours. So on all fours, make sure you're having your wrist just over, your wrist under your shoulders, and then your knees under your hips. Tuck your toes under. Spread your fingers wide, really root your hands on the mat. Really feeling the earth under your toes, under your fingers. Really trying to press your index fingers down, pinkies down, being stable here. Now inhale, you're going to push the floor away around your back, take a cat stretch. Round, 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 drawing your pubic bone to your head. Rounding your back. And as you exhale, really release the chest down. Shoulder blades to touch. Open your heart, maybe gaze forward. Inhale again, press on the ground, drawing your front body towards your back body. Protract your shoulders. Exhale, slowly release, open your heart, curve the lower back. Into cow pose. Inhale, stay here. And as you exhale, just sit back on your heels for a very brief child's pose. Inhale, round your back and come forward into all fours. And as you exhale, curve the lower back, open the heart and press on your hands, lift your knees, stretch your legs into downward facing dog. Breathing here, you can stay with your heels lifted and bending your knees, or you can bring your heels down. Keep a micro bend on your knees, just staying there for a moment, just to stretch the back of the legs. Gaze between your knees and take a deep breath in through your nose. And side out. And then staying connected, staying grounded under your hands and your feet. Draw the shoulders away from your ears and then lengthen your back, drawing your sits bones as high as you can. Now inhale, you're going to lift your heels, ripple forward into a plank pose, rounding your back. Bring the shoulders over your wrist. And as you exhale, curve the lower back, open your heart, and ripple back into downward facing dog. And then again, inhale, ripple forward into plank pose, rounding your back. And this time as you exhale, you're slowly going to drop your hips down. Just the hips. Open your heart forward, modified upward dog. Press your heart forward, shoulders down, gaze up. And as you exhale, bend your knees, curve the lower back, and slowly push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward into plank pose, rounding your back. Push the floor under your hands until the shoulders have reached the level just over your wrist. And now as you exhale, you're going to bring your knees and then slightly come forward. So shoulders past your fingertips and bring your chest down. Bend your elbows. Keep your elbows tucked against your chest. Maybe bring the chin down. Breathing here. Inhale, press on your hands to lift yourself up. And as you exhale, you're going to bring your pubic bone on the mat and come all the way down on your belly. Untuck the toes. Now, you're going to bring your hands, fingertips beside you, just beside your mat. You're going to pike your elbows up, rooting your toenails on the ground. Separate your feet hip-width distance, maybe a little wider if you feel more comfortable. And slowly inhale. You're going to lift, press on your fingertips, totally release, let your legs just relax there, and then you're going to press yourself to come up, ripple from the upper chest, peeling your chest up, and exhale, slowly open the heart. Drawing your heart forward, shoulders down, maybe gaze up. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bring your heart down. And then again, inhale, peeling yourself off the ground. Keep your head dropped down. Exhale, lift your head and press your heart forward. So really puffing your heart. Pubic bone is firmly pressing on the ground. Shoulder blades behind to touch. Draw the shoulder blades down towards your lower back. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come down. Last time, inhale, lift, press on your fingertips, just your hands. It's just your arms that are lifting your torso, lifting up, open up. Puff your heart forward and slowly come back down. Now bring your hands on your mat, hands flat, and then slowly bring your hands just under your armpits, and then keep your elbows tucked against your chest and slowly press on your hands, coming to a cobra here. Really slide your heart forward. Now you're going to bring the right hand closer to your right hip and then roll all the way onto your left side. So your left hand goes further away from you.
So it's not just, your wrist is not directly under your shoulder, it's away from your shoulder. And you're going to keep the right leg over the left leg. Bring the right hand in front of you. Now you're going to curve the lower back and then drop the left side. Drop the left side on the mat. It is a nice stretch here. So the right side is just crunching down and the left side is stretching. Just staying here, just relaxing here. You can close your eyes and breathing, feeling all the sensation on the left side of the rib cage. And slowly come back on your belly. And changing side, bring the left hand closer to your left hip and roll onto the right side, left leg forward. Now curving the lower back, pressing your heart forward, your right hand is away from you. And really try to really relax and drop the right side here, so it's okay for your shoulder to come up towards your ear. You don't have to press down. Relax, sag the shoulder, just relax here. Then slowly coming back. Come all the way down, bring your hands just under your shoulders, hug your elbows in, tuck your toes under. Inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly press on your hands, come back through all fours, make sure your toes are tucked under, and come to downward facing dog. Separate your feet hip-width distance. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Now as you inhale, you're going to ripple forward into a plank pose. And as you exhale, you're going to bring your heels over to the right side of the mat. Bend your knees. So bring your feet down. Heels are over to the right side of the mat. And keep on pressing. Push the floor under your hands. Curving the lower back. And then press your heart towards your legs. And then inhale, stretch your legs, come back to a high plank. Bring your toes back to the middle. And as you exhale, toes over to the left side. Heels to the left side. Bend your knees and curve the lower back and press on your hands. Heart towards your legs. Inhale, come back. High plank. Exhale, curve the lower back, open the heart, bend your knees and ripple back into downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward into high plank with a round back. Now exhale, bringing your heels over to the right side again, bending your knees. Now keep your right hand firmly grounded on the mat and you're going to lift the left arm up to the sky. Really make that curvy back, curvy lower back. Press your heart forward. Reaching up with your left arm. Keep on bending your knees. Now stretch your legs a little bit more, just a little bit. And then slowly lifting the left leg up. Inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly bring the left foot forward. Front of the mat. Keeping the right hand down, left arm up. Inhale, lengthen here. So the back heel is lifted here. And as you exhale, twisting to the left side. Really relaxing your hips there. Gaze towards your left hand with your right eye. Now inhale. You're going to stretch your left arm over your head. And exhale, bring the left hand together with the right hand, just inside your left foot. Now drop the right heel down, the back heel down. Inhale here. And as you exhale, bring the right arm up to the sky. So hug that left hip in towards the middle line of the mat. Gaze at your right hand with your left eye. Inhale, bring the right arm over your head. Gaze at your right hand, and as you exhale, as you bring your right hand down, you're going to start to stretch your left leg and bring your toes up to the sky. Now the back heel is lifting, so your hips are square. Bring your hands on each side of your foot. Inhale, halfway up, lift. And as you exhale, bring the foot down and fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Draw the left hip towards your right hip. So hug your left hip towards the right one and exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, slowly bring your hands forward and then shift the weight on the left foot so much that your right leg starts to lift. Staying here, elongating the crown of the head forward. Pinky toe is pointing down to the ground, so your hip is not open. Your hip stays square with the other hip. Really stretching the right leg towards the back of the mat. Open your heart, really lengthen. Inhale here. And as you exhale, bend the standing knee, the left knee, and bring the right foot back down for high lunge. Slowly bring your arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Now, as you bend the front knee here, really keep your left foot really rooted, really grounded, but keep the right thigh buoyant. So try to keep the right thigh floating and strong here. Don't drop the thigh, don't drop the hip down. Keep it buoyant. Arms up, shoulders down. Lengthen the sides of your chest. Breathing here, shoulders down. Stretch your arms up and fingers to the sky. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly bring the right knee down for low lunge. Now stay here. First, before dropping, releasing your hips down, draw your feet together. So suck it all up. So draw the front foot and the back foot together. Really hug the navel in and up towards your spine. Shoulders down, lengthen the sides of the chest. Maybe lifting the front toes and spread the toes. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the toes down and hips down. Soften here, just soften without losing that core control, that core power here. So keep the navel in towards your spine. Now inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, cactus your arms and open your heart. Press your hips forward towards your left leg. Take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, really slide your heart towards your left leg while you stretch the left leg, left foot up, toes pointing up. Bring your hands down and fold. Inhale, lift halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, bring the foot down, hands forward, tuck the back toes under, lift the knee, exhale, downward facing dog. Slowly stretch the front leg and bring your leg to the back of the mat. Take a deep breath in and out through your nose. And as you breathe, try to really bring awareness on your body of what you're feeling right now. What has changed on your left side, right side, left side, comparing the difference, what you feel. Inhale, slowly lift your heels, ripple forward into a plank pose, rounding your back. And slowly, as you exhale, bring your heels over to the left side of the mat, bending your knees. Curve the lower back. Then press your left hand firmly on the ground. Lift your right arm up to the sky. Really open your heart. Press your heart forward. Try to really puff it open. Maybe gaze your right hand with your left eye. Now slowly start to stretch your legs just a little bit, enough to lift your right leg up. Keep on pressing on your left hand. Inhale, looking down, and as you exhale, slowly step the left foot forward on your mat. Keep the left hand where it is, right arm up in the sky. Inhale, lengthen here. And as you exhale, twist the right side, gaze your right hand with your left eye. Breathing here. Now inhale, bring the right arm over your head, gaze your right hand. And far, far, far forward. And as you exhale, bring the right hand down next to your left hand. Now bring the back heel down on the mat. Hug that right hip in towards the middle line of the mat. And then lift the left arm up to the sky. Gaze the left hand with your right eye maybe. And keeping on lengthening to the crown of the head, pressing the back foot on the ground. Now inhale, left arm over your head, gaze your left hand, really reach far forward with your left arm, and slowly as you bring your left hand down, stretching the right leg, lifting your toes, lift your foot, and slowly bring your hands down, lifting the back heel, and bring your right foot down and fold. Inhale, lift halfway up, lengthen here. Really keep on hugging the right hip towards the left side, and as you exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift. And slowly as you exhale, bend the front knee, bring your hands forward. Shift the weight on the right foot so much that the left leg is lifting. Elongate your spine, crown of the head forward. Breathing here, stretching the left leg. Either you can flex the foot or point the toes, spread the toes, but keeping the foot active. And your hips are square. You're not opening the hip, your hip stays square here. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly bend the front knee, bring the left toes down for high lunge. Slowly coming up. Inhale here. Exhale. Release and keeping the back thigh, keeping the left thigh buoyant. Lengthening the sides of your chest. Shoulders down. Stretch your arms up to the sky. Maybe gaze up if you have the balance. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly bring the left knee down. Magnetizing your feet together towards one another. Hugging your navel in and up towards your spine. Lengthen the sides of your chest. Stretch your arms up. Staying strong. Inhale. Exhale, release. Hips down. Sinking down to the earth. Inhale, stretch your arms, lengthen. Exhale, cactus your arms and open your heart. Inhale here. And as you exhale, diving your heart forward as you stretch the front leg, lifting your foot, toes pointing up to the sky, hands down and fold. Adha Hanumanasana, half split. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, really draw the right hip back into the hip socket or back towards the end of the mat. Exhale, fold. One last time, inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen here, open your heart. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the right foot down, hands forward. Tuck the back toes under and lifting the back knee, stretching both legs. And as you exhale, slowly press on your hands. Lift your right foot and come back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out through your nose. Inhale, come back to high plank, ripple forward, round your back, high plank. Exhale, bring your knees, bring your heels to the right side of the mat and bending your knees. Slowly lift your left arm up. Lifting slowly your left leg up. Knee high, left hand high, inhale. Exhale, left foot forward slowly. Keep your left arm up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn and look at your left hand. Inhale, left arm over your head. Look at your left hand. Really bring your left arm as far forward as you can. And as you exhale, bring your left hand down close to your left foot. Bring the back heel down. Take a deep breath in. Hug your left hip in towards the middle line of the mat. Exhale, right arm up. Inhale, right arm over your head. Stretch it forward. And as you exhale, bring your right hand down as you stretch the left leg. Lifting the foot. Now lifting the back heel and bring the left foot down and slowly fold. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift halfway up. Bend the front knee, bring your hands forward. As you exhale, lift the right leg off the ground. Lengthening here. Now you're going to bend the right knee. Keep your right hand on the ground. You can just stay here. If you want, just stay there and just hang there. Or you can maybe you can find your foot with your left hand. So right leg lifts as the left arm grabs the foot. Inhale, lift halfway up, lengthen here. And as you exhale, slowly fold, slightly fold. And then maybe flex the foot, so flex the toes towards your hand to have some resistance. And then lifting the right knee up slowly. Nice thigh stretch here. Inhale, slowly release. Bring the left hand down. And as you exhale, slowly bring your right foot back down behind you to come back to high lunge. Bring your arms up over your head. Inhale. Exhale, high lunge. Now inhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Make a fist with your hands. Stretch your arms. Inhale, open your heart. And stay here as you exhale. Just trying to draw your knuckles towards the back foot. Open your heart. Inhale, bring your arms up over your head again. Exhale, bring the right knee down for low lunge. Sink your hips down to your mat. Keeping your core engaged. Inhale, lift and stretch. And as you exhale, start to stretch the front leg and dive your heart forward. Bring your hands down, lift your toes. Toes are pointing directly up to the sky, not to the sides. Up to the sky and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen here. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, bring the left foot down, hands forward, tuck the back toes under, lifting the back knee and stretch your legs. Press on your hands and slowly slide your left leg back. This time take a three-legged dog, so lift the left leg up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bend the knee, round your back and come to a high plank pose with the left knee on your chest. Bring the shoulders over your wrist and hold the knee to your chest for 3, 2, 1. Bring the left knee behind the left wrist, coming to pigeon pose, and foot over to the right side of the mat. Now readjust. Maybe you can stretch your leg back slowly, trying to keep your hips square. So hug the right hip towards the front of the mat. And then bring your hands down. Just spider your fingers. Inhale, draw the hips down. Puff your heart open. Gaze up. Stay here. Or as you exhale, maybe lower down your forearms. Maybe all the way onto your hands. Bring your hands however you want them. Maybe you want to bring your hands in prayer and just bring the heels of the thumbs on your forehead. And as you stay here, then as you're trying to sink your hips down, sink your heart down onto your mat, try to keep that length on your back. Breathing here. Then slowly come back up. Bring your hands flat on the ground. Tuck the back toes under. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly lifting your left leg. Stretch it back to three-legged dog. Maybe you need it. You can even shake your leg. You can make circles with your knee. And slowly come back to downward facing dog. Now inhale, ripple forward into a high plank, rounding your back, shoulders above your wrist. And as you exhale, bring your heels over to the left side, slightly bend your knees, lift your right arm up to the sky. Now start to slowly stretch your legs a little bit more to lift your right, maybe root your left foot down, lift your right leg down, lift your right knee high, right hand high, inhale. Exhale, slowly step the right foot forward to the front of the mat. Right arm up, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn and twist to the right side, looking at your right hand with your left eye. Inhale, stretch your right arm over your head, far, far forward. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Bring the left heel on the mat, hug the right hip in, inhale. Exhale, left arm up to the sky. Inhale, left arm over your head, stretch it far forward. And as you exhale, as you bring the left arm down, stretch your right leg, lifting the toes. Bring your hands on each side of your foot. Lift the back heel, bring the right foot down, maybe shorten your stand if you need to. Prepare here. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the front knee. Bring your hands further away towards the front of the mat. And then lift the left leg up. Lengthen your leg, lengthen your back, stretching through the crown of the head. Allow your neck to be long and spacious. Then you can stay here or you can bend the left knee and stay here. Left knee bent, right arm goes and grabs the foot. Maybe you find it. And then slowly inhale halfway up, flexing the toes against the foot against your hand to create some resistance. And as you exhale, slowly fold, getting this thigh stretch. Inhale, slowly release, stretch the back leg, bring the right hand down. And as you exhale, bring the left foot to the back of the mat, coming to a high lunge. Inhale, bring your arms up over your head. Exhale, release, and keeping the back thigh lifted and engaged, buoyant. Now interlace your fingers behind you. Make a fist with your hands. Press the palms together. Inhale, slowly draw the shoulder blades together behind your back, stretching your arms slightly. Keep a micro bend on the elbows. Exhale, slowly puff your heart open. Lean slightly back to draw your knuckles towards the back of the mat. Inhale, send your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring the left knee down for low lunge. Drop the hips down. Maybe gaze up. Keep squaring your hips. Hug the left hip forward. Take a deep breath in and lengthen here. And as you exhale, slowly slide your heart forward onto your leg, lifting your toes, hands down, and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring the foot on the ground, hands forward. Tuck the back toes under. Lifting the back knee, stretch your legs, and slowly slide your right leg back to three-legged dog. Lifting the right leg up. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knee and bring the knee to your chest. Ripple forward into a high plank. Hug the right knee on your chest for 3, 2, 1. Right knee goes down, close just behind your right wrist. Foot over to the left side. And then stretch the back leg. Bring your fingertips beside your mat, just on each side. Squaring your hips. Inhale, lengthen here. Open your heart, stay there, or as you exhale, lower down your forearms. Maybe all the way down. And just taking some time to feel here, feeling your hip. And just let it be. Whatever you feel, just let it be. Let it come as it is. Don't create any resistance at all. No resistance. Just let it be. Just breathing through it. And slowly come back up, bring your hands flat on the mat. Tuck the back toes under. And lifting the knees, slowly pick up your right leg. And as you exhale, three-legged dog, shake it out, make circles, anything you want to do with your right leg. And slowly come back to downward facing dog. Now inhale, look forward between your hands. And as you exhale, as slowly as you can, start to lift your heels. And without bending your knees, if that's possible, using just your hips, lifting your right leg up. And walking forward to the front of the mat. As slow as you can. Taking your time. Once you're there, separate your feet hip-width distance. Micro bend your knees, bring your fingertips on the ground. Inhale, lift halfway up and lengthen here. Drawing the crown of the head forward and hips back. And as you exhale, forward fold. Now letting go of your upper body, you can keep your knees micro bent. Grab your elbows and just hang here like a rag doll. You can sway from side to side. Try to lean more on your toes and your heels. Now bring your fingertips on the ground again. Bring your feet, maybe toes pointing slightly outside. Heels out, heels in, sorry, toes out, heels in. And then slowly start to squat down. Bring your arms forward. Make yourself into a tiny ball, rounding your back. Stretch your arms forward. And slowly sit on your mat. Boom, boom. So, I'm going to bring your feet together. So, it's Baddha Konasana, but instead of bringing our feet close to us, we're going to slide them away slightly, so creating this diamond shape just like we did in the beginning of the class. And then slowly bring your hands on your ankles or on your shin bones. Inhale, open your heart forward, curve the lower back, look up. Find that length, and as you exhale, slowly grab your feet and fold. Inhale, slowly come up. And as you exhale, bring your hands on your knees and bring your knees together. Bring your feet down on the mat, hip width distance. And slowly bring your arms forward and start to roll all the way down on your back. Being aware of each vertebrae. And slowly come down. Now bring your feet closer to your hips. You should be able to feel your heels with your fingers. Hug the shoulders behind your back for a bridge pose. We'll just do one single bridge. We worked a lot on the spine. So rooting your feet on the mat and then slowly start to lift your pelvis and lift your back. Maybe interlace your fingers, make a fist with your hands, and then press the fist on the mat. Hug the shoulders a little bit more. Press on your feet, press on the back of your head, and on your hands down onto the mat to lift yourself up. And suck your belly in. Puff your heart open to the sky. Now maybe you want to stay there, maybe you want to take a wheel pose. So if you want to take a wheel pose, you can bring your hands beside your ears and then hug your elbows together. Keep your knees and your toes facing forward. And slowly inhale, come to the crown of the head. Hug the elbows together, readjust your feet. Make sure your toes are pointing forward. Make sure they're not going to the outside. Inhale here, and as you exhale, press on your hands and then lift your heart up to the sky. Inhale, look up to the sky, and as you exhale, slowly come back down. We'll do another one, so bring your feet mat distance, knees together, hands on your belly. So either another bridge or another wheel pose. Reconnecting to your breath if you lost it. And slowly bring your feet back again to hip width distance. You should feel your heels. So same thing here for bridge pose, lifting your hips, interlace your fingers, or place your hands beside your ears, hug your elbows in, and then come to the crown of the head. Hug your elbows in, toes pointing forward, and slowly inhale, press and lift. So each time we open a little bit, so second time is always even better. And carry on breathing here. Inhale, tuck your chin on your chest. When you're ready, exhale, come all the way down. Now keep your knees parallel, so feet down. And slowly bring your hips over to the left side slightly. So press on your feet to lift your hips. Bring your hips to the left side and knees over to the right side. Extending your left arm. Maybe you want to bring your right hand on top of your left knee. Maybe gaze your left hand. And then slowly bring your legs, knees back up. Bring your hips over to the right side and knees to the left side. Extend your right arm, maybe left hand on your right knee. Maybe gaze your right hand. Breathing here. And slowly come back to the center. Bring your hips back to the middle. Hug your knees onto your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. Take a deep breath in and lift your head. Bring your forehead to your knees. And side out. Relaxing your legs. Coming into Shavasana, corpse pose. Arms down, maybe palms facing up. Making yourself comfortable. Closing your eyes. Once you've found a comfortable position, then try to keep it, try to remain still. And then feel all the sensations that the practice have brought to you. Reflecting on the sensations. Feeling the space, the extra space that we have given to ourselves. This new free space to create, to give and to receive, to love, to understand. This space for freedom. We tend to look outwards for everything that would make us happy. We tend to seek for a solution outside of ourselves. But if we look close, we have everything within us. Everything is there. The love, the freedom, everything is there already. We don't need anything else. You can stay there for as long as you want. Or you can start coming back to yourself slowly, to your physical sensations. You can make small movements with your fingers and your hands and your feet. And then slowly stretch your arms up over your head, stretch your legs, take a deep breath in and really stretch your feet and your arms. And exhale, side out, and relax everything down. You can bend your knees and slowly roll over to your side. Staying here just for a moment, using your right arm as a pillow to rest on. And slowly start to press your left hand down to come up to seated, trying to keep your eyes closed if possible. Find a comfortable seat. Be as comfortable as you can be. And bring your hands together in front of the heart. Puff your heart open and bow your brain to it. And then just getting this feeling of gratitude, anything you're grateful for in your life, maybe just the practice, maybe just being grateful to be on your mat, back on your mat, or on your mat again and again, showing up for yourself, for your well-being. Because you so much deserve happiness and freedom. Thank you so much for joining the practice today. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. It's so nice to have you here, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to donate to the classes, then you're welcome to do so. We will post something on very shortly on Facebook, so you can just follow and donate if that's what you would like to do. Thank you so much. See you soon.